Hi Aditya, hi everyone. Welcome to Practically We Bring Learning Alive. So, welcome to the Term 2 Fast Track course. Okay, today's topic is about what are the basic HTML tags, okay, available in the HTML that we are going to study. Okay, so this is the session 3 for the 10th class. Okay, hi Aditya, good evening. I'm good. So, first of all, what is HTML? Okay, so HTML is nothing but it's a scripting language. Okay, so using this we can embed our content, whatever the content is there, like text, images, audio, video, we can embed that content with the on web pages. Okay, so using HTML we can create the web pages. So HTML is a hypertext markup language. Okay, so using this HTML we can create the various types of HTML pages. So HTML is a standard markup language which is used for creating the web pages. Okay, so what is the structure of the HTML document? So the structure of the document will be like this. Okay, so first of all there's a doc type HTML which will define the current version of the HTML document, HTML language that we are working with. Okay, so whenever we write doc type HTML means we are working with the HTML5. Okay, the latest version of the HTML is HTML5. So this is the basic structure of the HTML, where HTML tag, okay, our document start with the basic HTML tag, then the header tag. Inside this header tag we can write the title of the web page. Okay, whenever we open one tab, there one title will be displayed. Okay, so in this title we can also link the various files, like we can link the CSS style file here, okay, using the link tag. Okay, so there are two main important section of a HTML document. First one is the header section, which is represented using head tag. Okay, after that one more section is the body section. Okay, in the body section whatever the content is there, text, images, audios, videos, whatever the content that we upload, that we need to make a website, okay, that content we write inside this body tag. Okay, and every tag which is being open, okay, every tag that we are opening must be closed. How we close? We close with the help of this slash. Okay, so and each and every tag we write in the angular bracket. So this is the basic structure of the HTML document. You take any HTML document, all HTML documents are written in this fashion only. Okay, so in this fashion the flow will go like this: first the version of the HTML document, then HTML tag, then header tag. In the header tag we write the basic information, the metadata about this web page. What are the page, what are the website we are creating, we write the information, about that page in this header section. In the body section we write the actual content, what are the text, images, audios, videos are there. Okay, yeah Arvind, which type of body? Okay, so body tag contains many types of different tags: paragraph tag, heading tag, image tag, table tag, list tag, form tag. All these tags we write inside this body section only. Now what is the HTML tag? Okay, why we write each and everything inside this angular bracket? Why there is a necessity to write each and everything inside HTML tag? Okay, so this is just an example of one heading tag, heading level 1 tag. Okay, this contains hello. Okay, so this tag, this first section which we are writing h1 inside this angular bracket, bracket opening and bracket closing, and h1, this whole thing is known as the opening tag. Here we are opening a line, opening a statement. Okay, you can call it anything. So this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag with a forward slash. Okay, this is the closing tag. So whatever the thing which is opening, that must be close on. Okay, close also. Whatever the tag which we are opening, that should be closed. And in between that we write the actual content that we want to display on the web page. Okay, so I am writing here hello. So this hello is the actual content that I want to display. Instead of hello, you can display anything. Okay, you want to display introduction to HTML, you can display introduction to HTML. You can display your name, you can display book name, you can display class name. Okay, whatever you write inside this thing will be appear on the web page. And this opening tag and this closing tag will be ignored by the web browser. Okay, so whenever we write information in this fashion, okay, by using the HTML tags, so our browser, whether it is Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, okay, Opera, all these browsers reads the information with the help of these tags only. This tag will tell our browser how the information is going to be displayed, how the content will be going to display on the web page. This tag will tell. So now what are the different HTML tags? Okay, so first, how to write this different HTML tag? Each and every tag will be written inside this angular bracket. Okay, these red brackets. And every tag perform a different task. The work of each and every tag is different from each other. So if we open a tag, we must close that tag, except some tags. Okay, some tags are there that are self-closing, like break tag is there. Okay, that is self-closing. Input tag is there, that is also self-closing. Okay, we need not to close that tag. Some tags are there where we need not to write / then the same tag. Okay, we need not to close that tag. There are some tags that have this exception, not all. So like this, tag opening and tag closing. In between that, we need to pass the content. What are the content that we pass? We can pass. Now, what are HTML elements? Okay, so HTML elements are the very basic entity of the web page. Okay, so this whole thing is starting from here to end from here, the closing tag. This whole thing is known as one HTML element that includes opening tag, closing tag, and the content and the attribute and value. Okay, this whole thing becomes a complete HTML element. So each and every web page contains these types of HTML elements. Whenever we want to upload any content, we need to write that tags in this fashion only. We need to write HTML elements. So let us break up this HTML element. This first thing is the opening tag h1. Okay, and this style is an attribute. Okay, using this style attribute, we can provide different style to the this content hello. Okay, we can give this hello different color, we can give this different style, we can give different font size. Okay, we can change the position. Okay, using this style attribute. And this thing is the closing tag, as you know, with a /. Okay, we are opening one tag and we are closing another tag. We are closing the same tag. Okay, this whole thing becomes a HTML element. Now, what are HTML attributes? Okay, as I told you here, this style is a HTML attribute. Whenever we want to provide some additional information about a particular tag, about how we want to display this content, then we write attributes. Okay, this is a style attribute. So similarly, there are some attributes are there which are associated with each and every tag. Suppose you are uploading an image, you are embedding an image to a web browser. So along with image, there are two more like attributes are there. More attributes are there, just I want to discuss two more. Okay, one is width, another is height. Using height and width, we can set the height and width of the image. That height and width are nothing but the attributes of the image tag, which will help how we want to display our content on the web page. We can customize our content which we are displaying on the web page. Okay, so these HTML attributes are the special word which will provide additional information about the elements or the attributes that we are displaying on the web page. How we write the HTML attribute? Okay, so suppose this is a paragraph tag. P tag is nothing but the paragraph tag. This tag is used to write the paragraphs of information on the web page. Okay, so this P tag opening and closing, but this P tag contains one style attribute. Using this style attribute, we can give the color, we can give the font size, we can give the font style. Okay, using this style attribute. So these are the special words which provide additional information, which will help us how we want to display our content on the web page. Now comes to the HTML headings. So HTML supports 6 levels of different headings of information. Okay, where H1 represents the biggest heading, and then H2 the smaller than the H1, H3 is again smaller than the H2, and so on. So if we write this in any of the text editor, and if we run that file with the help of any web browser, then we will get the information like this. Okay, so where H1 is the biggest heading, suppose you are writing a paragraph of information, suppose you are writing a page of the book where different headings and different paragraphs are there, and you want to display content in the style of different levels of headings, side headings, then you can use these heading tags. So there are different 6 levels of headings starting from H1, which represents the biggest heading, and ends at H6, which represents the smallest heading. Okay, so these are the 6 levels of headings which HTML supports. Now HTML paragraphs, as I told you, yeah, hi Vidya. See, HTML paragraph, we write paragraph tag, P tag, to display the paragraphs of information on the web page. Okay, whatever the thing we are writing inside this opening tag P and closing tag, that thing is going to be appear on the web page. Okay, so this P tag we write inside the body tag. Okay, suppose here this is the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, last paragraph. So all this information will be available on the web page like this. So we write P, not H1. Okay, so in the heading we write H1 to H6, but if we want to display so many of paragraphs, we not going to write P1, P2, P3. No, we just write P. If we want to display one more paragraph information, then again we write P. That's it. Now what is HTML anchor tag? Okay, the HTML anchor tags define a hyperlink that links one web page to another web page. If we want to create 2 web pages, if we want to link 2 web pages together, then we can use this anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag is used to link 2 or more web pages together. Okay, how we write this syntax? Inside this body tag we use anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag contain one important attribute known as H reference, means hyperlink reference. Inside this hyperlink reference we provide the file address, okay, which will link to this current file. So this is the text. Whenever we click on this text, this file is going to be open. This is how we can link one web page with another web page using the HTML anchor tag. So when you execute this code, this thing will appear on the screen on the web browser, and when you click on this web browser and on this link, this file is going to be open, test.html. So let us try this inside this HTML file. Okay, we are going to create one HTML hyperlink tag. Okay, we are going to use anchor tag to link 2 web pages together. Okay, so let us write this code. Okay, name this as the web page title will be the hyperlink. Okay, so inside this body tag we can use anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag contains one important attribute named H reference. So inside this we can write the whatever the file that we want to open. Suppose I want to open website of Google. Okay, https colon slash, okay, www.google.com. Okay, this is the page that I want to open. Okay, so after this, let us close this one. So what is the text that I want to display on the web browser? So I want to display click me. Okay, this is the text that I want to display. When I click on this click me, the Google web page is going to be open. So save this file and open this with the any web browser. So let me run from here. So first save this one. So one.html. Okay, this previous file is opening. So let us take totally new file. Okay, now let us run it with the help of any web browser. Okay, now we got the output as click me here. So when I click on this, a web browser is going, sorry, Google web page is going to be open, Google home screen. So how this thing is happening? So if you go to the VS Code, if you see here, in the anchor tag, I have used href. Okay, href is the attribute. In the href, I have given the website of Google here and the text which represent that website. Okay, it is click me. So I can change also click me to visit Google. So now the link will be changed. So click me to visit Google. Okay, so instead of this, we can give practically website as well. So we can link any web page that we want. Practically.com. So instead of this, what we can display, just we can display visit practically. So save this, go to the browser. So you can see visit practically. So when I click on this, practically web page is going to be open. Okay, so our file name is, what is the file name? Our file name is one.html. So with this file, we have linked the home page of the practically. We have linked the practically web page with this file. So this is how the HTML hyperlink reference is going to be work. We can link multiple web pages together with the help of anchor tag. Anchor tag is very important. Okay. So now coming back to this theory version. Okay. Now the example of anchor tag. So we have linked here. Okay, three different things. Okay. One is Google website. Another is email. When I click on a particular email, that will lead to the mail to a particular version. Using that, we can send to the mail. Email application is going to be open. Okay, and we can link one mobile phone also. Okay, whenever I click on this, the telephone version, if the app is installed on our Windows system, then that is going to be open. So this is how we can use these things. So I have used their anchor tag 3 times, and 3 different things is linked with using 3 different hyperlink reference attribute. Okay, so what are the things that we can link? We can link web pages, we can link files, we can open email addresses, we can link email addresses, we can link locations, we can link different things using this anchor tag. Okay, so this is the anchor tag, this is the href attribute. Okay, this indicates the link destination. Whatever the web page that we are going to open, we can mention the source of that file here. We can link any file for our own computer system also, but we need to mention the correct path here inside this double quotes. Now come to the HTML image tag. So using this HTML image tag img, okay, this is the img image tag, we can display any image on the web pages, on the web page. Okay, so image tag comes with an important attribute called source, src. Okay, in the src we have to write the name of the image that we want to display on the web page. Okay, so we can give the web address also, we can give our if the image is available in some other folder, so then that also we can mention here. So for the example, one img tag is there, source attribute is there. In the source attribute batman dot, okay, this is the format of the file that we have to mention, gif. So it may be png, it may be jpeg, okay, whatever the format is there, that format we have to mention here, and we run this code, we will get the output like this on the web page. So we will be able to successfully link our image which is stored on our computer system with the web page. And image attribute, image tag comes with the two more attributes that I told you, height and width. Using that we can set the height and width of the image. Okay, align attribute also come, and alt attribute is there, alt. If for any reason our image is not displaying on the web page, then that whatever the thing that we written in the alt attribute alt, that thing is going to be displayed. That will indicate user, yeah, this is the particular image. So the next thing is, what are the list? When we want to display the content, our content in the form of list, okay, in the form of list of things, then we can use the list tag which are available in the HTML elements. So not with the name of list, okay, list can be defined, can be described in three different types. Okay, first one is the ordered list. Ordered list can be displayed with the help of OL tag. Okay, O for ordered, L for list. Ordered list. So whenever we want to display the information in the form of ordered list, 1 2 3 or A B C, okay, 1 milk, 2 banana, 3 apple, like this, then we can use OL tag. And inside this OL tag, if you want to insert any items, then we use LI tag to insert any items. Okay, so when we write this, we will get the output in terms of these numbers 1 2 3. Okay, all these three names will be printed like this in the form of list, but in order. In order, it may be 1 to 3, it may be like default is 1 to 3, but we can change it also A B C like this. Now HTML unordered list. Okay, so HTML unordered list are the type of list which we can display using the bullets points, means black dot. Okay, so instead of OL there is a UL means unordered list. So this unordered list, we can display the information like this in terms of this black dots bullets. These are the bullets. Okay, these may be the circles also, this may be a square also. We can change this using the attributes, list style attributes. So this UL tag is used for unordered list, OL tag is used for ordered list. But inside both the list, if you need to insert the items, we must use LI tag, and LI tag must be open and must be closed. If you want to insert each and every item, then we need to use the LI tag in both the list. Okay, how to embed audio files, MP3 files on the HTML web page? So using the audio tag, we can embed any audio file to our web page. Okay, so this is the syntax how we write. Okay, this is the example. Audio tag also comes with the source attribute. In the source attribute, we have to mention the name of the file, audio file that we want to upload, that we want to display on the web page. Okay, so this may be in the source attribute, we can mention our computer location where the file is stored, or we can mention any URL also. So, and after that we have to write one more attribute called controls, and whenever we write this control, okay, this will give us the audio option, this will give us the many options to play and stop the audio. Without controls we won't get it. So this is very important attribute. So using this, whenever we mention control, we can play the audio, we can pause the audio, okay, we can increase the volume like this. So this is one of the example, and this is one of the example where I uploaded test.mp3. okay. So control should be there, okay, and whenever we are writing the HTML file, the HTML file and the audio file should be in the both should be in the same folder, okay, or if they are not available in the same folder, so remember to include the complete path in the src attribute. So this is the example. Whenever I write control, then only it is going to be displayed like this. From here I can play and pause the audio, okay. From here I can increase the volume, and these are the other controls, okay. Playback speed and all we can set from here. So this is the example of output example of this program, okay. Whenever we write this program and execute with the help of any web browser, we will get the output like this. From here we can play and pause the audio. From here we can increase the audio volume. From here we can increase the playback speed or decrease the playback speed. So similarly, with the we display the audio, in the same way we can display the video on the web page with the help of one video tag, okay. Video tag also work in the same way as the audio tag work, just we display audio with video, simple. In the source attribute we have to mention the name of the file along with the extension, okay, along with the extension .mp4. .mp4 means the video file, and we need to mention the controls also. So this is the file name, this is the source attribute, and these are the controls, okay. Play, pause and increase the volume like this. So this is one of the example how we write the program using the video tag. And video tags, remember here we are using h2 as the heading level 2, and here video tag, both are written inside this body tag. So body tag contains the actual content that we want to display on the web page, okay. So with video tag there are width and height attribute also. Using that we can set the width and height of the video, whether it should cover the entire web page or at a particular part of the web page, okay. We can customize with the help of this width and height attribute. So when you execute, this is the output that you will get, okay. So from here we can play and pause the video. From here we can increase the speed, from here increase the volume, and from here we can increase the playback speed, increase or decrease. This is one of the example of how we can use the video tag on HTML web page. These all are the controls. Whenever you write control attribute, then only you will get all these options, otherwise you won't get. Now what is the tag is used when we want to display the information in the form of rows and columns. Whenever we want to display information, data in the form of rows means the horizontal and the columns mean the vertical, okay. So we can use the table tag, okay. Table is nothing but the set of rows and columns, whether it may be 1, 2 or so many, okay. So table tag comes with many different tags, okay. First of all, this tr tag. Tr tag is used to create a row, and table td, table data, is used to insert the data. So using table tag we can display the information in the form of rows and columns. How? Like this. So this is one of the example, okay. So here we have used the table tag inside this body tag, okay. So this table tag contains th, okay. Using this th we can create the heading, and using this th we are creating another heading of the table, not the normal heading, okay. And after that we are creating tr, one row, and using this td we are inserting the information. So we are creating 1, 2, 3 rows. Okay. So, and one more thing, using this style, we can add border also, border to our table. Okay, we are adding one border. So when you execute that code, this code, okay, you will get the information like this. Okay, so name and age, these are the table heading which are coming in bold text. You can see name and age we are writing here inside th. So this will create the table heading. Okay, after that we are inserting the information using the td tag. Okay, td is used to insert the table data, but before that we have to use tr tag, okay, which will create table row. So in the table row, if you can see Toby and 18, okay, here also you can see Toby and 18. So all the informations are coming side by side, means we are creating a row, single row. Yes, Arvind, what is the question? Tag like symbol. So this is the header cell. You can display this with the help of th tag. Okay, and this is the like normal heading. We display this heading with the help of h2 tag, and these are nothing but the table data. Okay, this table data we need to insert using td tag, td. Okay, then only we will be able to insert the data. Now another important attribute of table tag is a row span attribute. Whenever we want to merge 2 or more rows into a one row, okay, suppose we want to merge this 2 row into a one row, this Android 20 and Tom 20, then we can use row span attribute. This is important attribute. You can see here we can write this like this inside td only. Okay, we need to mention row span and how many rows we want to merge, 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many rows, then we can write just number, numeric number should be there. Okay, numeric number. So when you execute that, okay, row span 3, so we will get the output like this. All three these is merged with, okay, all 3 rows are merged with in a single row, all 3 rows, Tom, Andrew, Toby. So we mentioned here, okay, row span 3, and we have given one value also to the 10th. So all this we have, it has created a new, okay, new heading called class using the th, and inside that we are using this row span which will merge all 3 rows into one single row. Okay, this is the row span attribute. Row span attribute is used to merge 3 rows into one row. So similarly, similar to row span attribute, there is a one more attribute called column span. Okay, column span attribute is used to merge 2 or more columns in a table. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3 columns are there. Okay, 3 rows and 3 columns are there. So if you want to excluding the heading, okay, 3 rows and 3 columns are there. So if you want to merge the column, then just we need to use column span attribute. And how we write? Same, in the same way as we write the row span, column span, and we need to mention the any number, how many columns that we want to merge, 1, 2 or 3. Okay, we can mention any number. Then, and also column span attribute should be mentioned inside td tag, means table data tag. Okay, and how we write the program? This is example program. Okay, in the same way, td column span 2. Okay, so we want to merge 2 columns, that means 2 means 2 column. Okay, and what is the output? This is the output. So at last you can see we merge serial number and name, 2 columns into one column called total, and we are displaying the information. So here we merge 2 columns into one using the column span attribute. So if you have any doubt, you can ask any doubt. Okay, about basic tags. These are the basic tags of HTML. Okay, so which will using these tags we can create the web pages. What are the information that we want to display on the web page that we can display with the help of these basic tags. Other tags are also there, okay, like form tag is there. Using form tag we can create form. Using that a user can write, a user can type their information, okay. Using that form, computer is going to collect the information from the user, okay, like login form is there, sign up form is there. So form tag also is there, and div tag is there. Using div tag we can create separate section, we can create boxes, okay, we can create the layout of the web page, okay. Different tags are available. So let us answer some of the questions, okay. This is the quiz time. So first question is HTML, it stands for high text machine language, hypertext and links markup language, hypertext markup language, none of these. So if you know the answer, you can comment in the chat box, okay, if you know the answers. So the correct answer is hypertext markup language. Yeah, correct, Shavana. Good, very good. So now the next question is, which of the following tag is used for inserting largest heading in the HTML? Okay, there are 6 levels of heading, H1 to H6. So which tag is used to insert the largest heading? H3, H1, H5, H6. Which is the tag that we used? Okay, if you know the answer, you can comment in the chat box. Which tag is used to insert the largest heading from H1 to H6? Okay, so the correct answer is H1, okay. B is used, okay. The smallest the number, largest the heading, okay. It is in reverse order, H1 to H6, okay. So H1 is used to insert the largest heading on the web page, okay. Now how to create an unordered list in HTML? Okay, unordered means we want to display the information which are not in the order. First one is UL, OL, LI and I. So what is the tag which is used to display the things, display the content, display the items with the help of bullets which are not in a particular order? So the correct answer is it is UL tag, okay. U for un, L for list, unordered list. U for unordered, L for list, okay. Unordered list is used. Now which character is used to represent the closing tag of an HTML element? Which character we use? So whenever we write this opening tag, you know, we have to close that tag also. So which character is used to close that tag? Okay, backward slash, not equal to, forward slash or dot. Which character is used? You may have seen, okay, every tag is closing with a closing tag, okay. Opening tag and closing tag both are same, except there is one additional character which is available at the closing side, okay, and that character is forward slash C, okay. This is the slash. Now how to insert an image in HTML? Okay, which tag is going to be used to insert an image? Okay, what is the correct syntax that you can use to insert an image onto the web page? So these are the 4 different examples are there, okay. All are using image tags only, but one is using hrefs, another is link, another is src source, and the 4th one is URL. So all are using the same image, img.png, okay. So the correct answer is C. So source attribute. Inside the source attribute, okay, we have to mention the correct file name or the address of the file name, okay. So these are the quiz questions about this today's session, okay. So I hope you understood all these things. So if you like this video, or do like this video on the YouTube, okay, and share with your friends. And in the next session we are going to discuss the CSS. Okay, after HTML is used to insert the content on the web pages, while CSS are used. CSS means the cascading style sheets. Okay, CSS is another like technology of the web development. It is used to provide the style to the HTML content, HTML elements. Okay, suppose one image is there. Okay, you have inserted one image img.png on the web page. Now how you want this image to be display on the web page, whether this side, this side, this side, or this side, or at the center. Okay, whether image should contain a background or not, a border or not, what are the padding, what are the spaces, all these things we can provide with the help of cascading style sheets. Okay, so that thing we are going to study in the next session. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, for more such amazing content, download the practical app. Thank you.